The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk. Fabinho. Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes looking. Mohamed Salah desperately wants to get on the end of this. Jordan Henderson. Looks to drop one, it's towering header! In it goes! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chance! Fabinho. Tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Henderson gets it out to the wing. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Wijnaldum gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Rodri. De Bruyne. He's had that put. Aguero has a go! Henderson plays it out to the flank. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Mohamed Salah. Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's had a go! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mendy pushes to get on the end of it. And he heaves it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Silva. And here's Sterling. David Silva hits that long. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. Kyle Walker. Oh, chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down...
Have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. And in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. Great leap! Harmlessly behind.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Silva. And it's Mandy. Sterling. In it comes. Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Stones. And here's Roberto Firmino. Mohamed Salah! That is simply breathtaking!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So, a breakthrough already. Silva. Mondi. Silva. And it's Mandy. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Aguero. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Incoming cross. Fabinho tries to get it forward quickly. Robertson plays it forward. And Body! They've done it! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Silva. And here's Aguero. It's broken loose.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Jordan Henderson. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri drives it forward. Gomez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Wijnaldum. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Tries the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Whipped it again. Tries to get it clear. Rodri. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Fabinho. Hoists it forward. Oh, delightful ball. He's onside. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Across the field it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Keeps everyone guessing. Wijnaldum. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Fabinho gathers from the goal kick. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Silva. Fabinho, and it's played forward, and here's Roberto Firmino.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Oh, real danger, shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fabinho. Gomez. Van Dijk. Fabinho. Fabinho goes looking. Over to the left. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And he has been fouled there. Top draw save from the keeper. Fence has got rid of that. And it's Wijnaldum. Sterling. Now it's Aguero. Aguero spreads it towards the left. Going through. Sterling. Played into the middle. Hoists it forward. David Silva battles to win it back. Sterling. Silva. He's had a go! It's a hit, the save was firm.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
De Bruyne plays it short. And the shot! No mistake! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So is this the start of a comeback? Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Nicely controlled. Mane. Chooses to go back. De Bruyne with the clearance. Mahrez plays it forward. Has he picked him out? Aguero! Jordan Henderson. Robertson. De Bruyne demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Jordan Henderson. Henderson with the crossfield ball. Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Firmino. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a goal kick. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Gomez. Mane. Just brushed off the ball there. Firmino gets on the end of it. Fernandinho. And it's Sterling. Silva. Rodri. Good idea, just poorly executed. And here's De Bruyne. Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Mane floats one over. He could be... And Firmino! Back of the net!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Mahrez. Kyle Walker. Rodri. This is quite a run, and he has a hit! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. And here's Mahrez. Gomez. Forward it goes. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Decent looking ball. Aguero. Aguero with the cross. And out it comes again. Silva. Rodri. And Dyke tries to clear. Can he deliver? Chance to cross. Gets up to head it! And in it goes! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Jordan Henderson. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Now it's Aguero. He's played him through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Jordan Henderson tries to switch the play. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Fabinho. And it's played forward. Attempts to play it through. Gets it into the middle. Clears it out of harm's way. Rodri plays it forward. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Wijnaldum. Robertson. That has put a stop to that. Silva. Mahrez. And here's De Bruyne. Lovely bit of skill there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Delivery from Walker. Now can he finish? Sterling. Rodri plays it out to the wing. Jordan Henderson. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fernandinho does well to read it and intercepts. Silva. Fernandinho. And it's De Bruyne. Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. Robertson. Robertson switches it towards the other side. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Sterling. Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Robertson. Wijnaldum. And it's Mahrez. And here's Aguero. Aguero. And he's there to cut it out. And this could be the final action of the first half. Sterling. And here's Mahrez. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And here's Sterling. Sterling! De Bruyne goes short. Aguero. It's Aguero! And out to safety. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And here's Aguero. And it's De Bruyne. Out to the right. Henderson can hoist it clear. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle. Bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Or they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game. They can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
We've won a corner. That's a throw. will be a throw-in. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Kyle Walker. And it's Mahrez. Oh, nice touch. Walker goes for a sweeping cross. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. Robertson, he's set up one goal so far. Fabinho. Robertson. Van Dijk. Has he found his man? Jordan Henderson. Henderson drives it forward. Mohamed Salah. So who's he picking out? Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum with a long pass. Rodri. And it's played forward. Sterling. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rodri. Mondi. Sterling. Has a pop! Tries to get it clear. De Bruyne. Mane is the guilty party there. And here's Aguero. Aguero! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Alexander-Arnold. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. Aguero. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Robertson. And it's Mane.
That's a more memorable moment, which was on the cards because they started this second half with good focus and energy levels, and now they've got incentive to chase another.
And he just whacks it away. Alexander-Arnold. Aguero gets it back. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for a decent ball in. Silva. Cut out in the nick of time. Throw in. Forward it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto Firmino. Danger averted for now. Liverpool get it back again. Wijnaldum. It's a loose ball. Finds himself eased off the ball. Aguero looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? De Bruyne. 60 minutes played. Stones tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Sterling goes for the cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. De Bruyne. Silva. Mendy goes looking. And here's Sterling. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And back to base. Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Fabinho. Van Dijk. Gomez. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Rodri. And it's Mahrez. Sterling. That's a decent ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it forward. Robertson hoists it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mane! In it goes!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Decent progress down the left. Silva. Rodri. Just brushed off the ball there. Robertson. Van Dijk with the crossfield ball. Alexander-Arnold. Cleared away. That's the throw. And it's Henderson. And here's Roberto Firmino. He's had that put on, goes for goal! Walker tries to get it forward quickly. David Silva gets it out to the wing. Walker. Rodri. Mondi. And here's Sterling. Silva. And here's Sterling. Rodri. And here's Aguero. Out towards the flank. A chance to play it in. Oh, sweet feet. Delivery from Walker. And he's cut it out. Wijnaldum drives it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's Sterling. Rodri. Chance! Up to meet it! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gomez. Van Dijk. Rodri. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Sterling tries lifting it over. That'll be a throw. Walker. And here's Aguero. So will they make it count again? Van Dijk gets it away. And it's Walker. Henderson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Fabinho can get it clear. Has gone out. De Bruyne. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Silva. And here's Sterling. There are a few waiting. Massive leap! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.